The shocking results are in. Is Anthony the father of these 3 babies by these 3 teen girls?
I'm not their baby's father. All 3 of these girls are nothing but hoes.
I cannot stand you!
Says you're after him because he's rich. Is Anthony the father of all 3? Jennifer struggles all alone to care for her sick child.
He's called my daughter Monkey Child.
Joey says he doesn't make sick babies.
That's not my baby.
Joey,
Today I'm going to prove to him and his mom that these kids are his. She keeps putting ideals in his head.
Those babies are white. One word comes to mind. Ho!
No, I'm not no more.
we're gonna find out right now. Lincoln.
Guess what, homie? You gonna take care of my son whether you want to or not.
Give me all your reasons why.
You don't got now, more. He's a deadbeat. Get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Dana. It's a shocking hour of paternity drama you won't want to miss. This is Shankel. Shankel has come here to prove to this man, Dana, that he fathered her 2-month-old son, Justice. Now, Shankel says the only reason Dana began to deny her son was because she refused to name her baby after him. That's the only reason. Dana's here today with his girlfriend, Nikita, who's also, by the way, Shankel's 3rd cousin. Now, to make matters worse, Dana accepts full responsibility for the baby. He continues to deny Shankel's son Justice. This is how this is affecting Shankel. Watch.
My name is Shankel. I have a 2-month-old named Justice, and his father, Dana, has been denying him since day one. The most emotional part for me was after my baby was born, he was 2.5 weeks old, and he had to be hospitalized for 3 days. And when I called Dana, he told me that he didn't want nothing to do with my baby. It hurt me so bad because what me and Dana was going through didn't have nothing to do with my baby. I'm tired of being in the dark about this by myself crying.
Dana, you ain't done for my son. You ain't nothing but a deadbeat punk. And I'm tired of your lies and excuses you trying to come up with not to take care of my son. But guess what, homie? You gonna notice your son. And guess what else? You gonna get on child support because you gonna take care of my son whether you want to or not.
Shankel, there's this much doubt that he's the father of your child.
Maury, I'm 100% sure that he's the father.
You're 100% sure?
100% sure.
Okay. Now, who's your son look like? Does your son look like
his
Dana?
Ugly ass.
Huh?
His ugly ass. That's his baby. His ugly ass.
Right there.
Look, check this out, Maury.
What?
Check this out.
What's that?
You see these big old booty lips? He got that from there. Them big old muffin jaws.
Yeah.
That there too, in that big old suck all the oxygen nose that he got, and look out this head. This big old ass head, he get it all from his daddy.
So what you're saying is
he get it all from his daddy.
everything
he
on your
all
child.
From his daddy, everything. The only
Right.
thing my baby got like me is my eyes.
Right. But here's the thing. You know what he says? He says you told...
I don't give a damn what he say. He said
Man, that ain't my baby.
Well, this is what he says. He says you promised to name it...
My baby, man, I don't know what he's talking about, man.
He says you promised him you would name that child after him. You didn't do it.
And he promised me he was gonna take care of my child too more. The day that my baby was born, I told him to go get the circumcision money. He gonna call me and tell me that Nikita had done ripped up all the papers and he can't go get them all. You don't know. You don't know. You are ignorant.
Shankel, wait a second.
Maury,
wait a second. You didn't name him after him. You didn't name your baby after Dana because he didn't bring the circumcision money.
He didn't do nothing from the day since I was pregnant. He hasn't done nothing, Maury.
Oh, I see. Because he wasn't interested in your child. That's why you didn't name him after
Right,
him.
and he didn't show himself approved. But guess what I did name my child after?
What
he gonna get today, and that's Justice. For real.
But he says, think about this. This is kind of crazy, but he says because you didn't name the baby after him, that's why it's not his baby.
Hey, that's right. Hey, that's the truth, though.
Hey, you can shut up. You can shut up.
This is what he had to say.
Ain't no way that I could be the father of Shankel's baby. Like the song say, the ain't nothing but a gold dipper. You know what? The whole time Shan was pregnant, she told me she was gonna name the baby after me. You know what she did? She gave the baby another name. That's how I know the baby ain't mine. Shankel baby Justice looks nothing like me. Hey Shankel, when the test come back and prove that I ain't your baby daddy, I'm gonna get up from this stage and run through that crowd, because I'm gonna put you in your place. Biatch!
Here he is, Dana. Dana, come on out. Dana, give me all your reasons why.
He don't got now, more, because guess what? He's a deadbeat, and he gonna come up with every excuse.
You know what, man?
He don't got more.
Hey, more, man, this girl, that ain't my damn baby, man. Look at this baby here, man.
Shut up, because what you're saying is irrelevant to the fact that this is your son. You weren't saying that when you were.
What?
How about that? How about that?
Hey, y'all feeling me? Y'all feeling me? Hey, look at his nose. Hey, look at his nose right here, man. Look at his nose. Look how his nose all spread out. Look how my nose straight down, man. Hey, the baby got bubble gum lips, man. Hey,
you with them ugly ass lips.
Hey, we gonna find out. We gonna find out, biatch.
Yup.
Dana, besides that, why isn't this your child?
No, hey, man, she told me she gonna give baby my name. She ain't give baby my name.
Hey,
especially when I sat there and told her how important my name meant to me.
But well, you should have did something to show yourself.
I'm not gonna do.
You make a name.
I got a name.
Dana, you think it's just because she wants your money?
Nah, it's a number of reasons. One, I heard this girl, man. I heard the whole time, man, I was somebody else. She knows I was with my old lady.
If this is your child, you gonna take care of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it, but I ain't gonna have with that.
I don't want nothing to do with you.
Hey, more, hey, the girl ain't nothing but a hoe, man. Oh, man.
Can we find out right now? Because you told me you would be there for that child if it's yours. And Shankel says,
Get ready.
get ready.
Get ready. Drum roll.
When it comes to 2-month-old Justice, Dana, you are not.
I know you thought he was the father. I don't want you to let this bother you being a great parent for your child. Because it's all about your child.
Hey, don't get over
You gotta
her.
get my face.
Don't call me no more. Don't call me.
Don't call me.
Dana, guess what? Dana, guess what? You're out of this, okay?
You damn right I'm out of it.
You're out of this. You're out of this.
Stupid assholes, man. Why you lie? Why you lie? The whole time you were pregnant.
Got my face. How about that?
Stop.
Ain't no name.
Get him
Get
out
Get
of
his
my
last
face.
name
The
changed.
whole time
Get his last name changed.
You lied. That's it.
You love that child of yours. That's the most important. That child's 2 months old. All right? And you're raising that child. And you're probably doing a good job at it. You don't have to worry about him. He's out of the picture. And we'll just move on.
Is Anthony the father of these 3 babies by these 3 teen girls? All 3 of these girls are nothing but hoes.
I cannot stand you!
Says you're after him because he's rich.
Is Anthony the father of all 3? Jennifer struggles all alone to care for her sick child. Joey says he doesn't make sick babies. That's not my baby.
Joey. Anthony. Joey Lincoln. This is Sabrina. Sabrina has a 10-month-old daughter named Anaya. How cute is she? This is Tay. Tay has a 10-month-old son named Hakeem.
This is D'Angela. And D'Angela has an 11-month-old daughter named Heaven. These 3 young women all have kids within a month. And they believe this man, Anthony, is the father of all 3 of their children. Guess what? Anthony called the show, not the girls, the guy, because he denies all 3 of the children. And Anthony's girlfriend, Brandy, is praying that Anthony is proven not to be the father. Why? Because Brandy has a 7-month-old named Anthony Jr. with Anthony. So in other words, that's 4 kids within 3 months for old Anthony here. And if Anthony is proven to be the father of these children, that would mean that he cheated with 3 different women. Now, listen to these 3 teen moms' stories.
I'm Sabrina, I'm 18 years old, and I know Anthony is the father of my 10-month-old daughter, Anaya.
My name is Tay, I'm 18 years old, and I'm positive that Anthony is the father of my 10-month-old baby, Hakeem.
I'm D'Angela, I'm 19, and I know for a fact Anthony is the father of my 11-month-old daughter, Kevin. Anthony was my first love. We were together for 2 years in high school. I didn't have any idea he was cheating on me. Anthony told me lies. He said I was his only girlfriend, and as soon as I got pregnant, he told me to have an abortion.
Whenever I met Anthony, he saw big things for us, and when I became pregnant, he became a sorry dog and tried to deny my baby. I can't be mad at these 2 other women. I blame Anthony, because if he wasn't sleeping around so much, then he'd know who his kids are.
I was with Anthony for 2.5 years, and he even started denying Heaven until she was 6 months old. The nasty bastard named my daughter, signed the birth certificate, and he has the audacity to say he's not the father.
All 3 of us is gonna prove today that Anthony fathered our children, so he's gotta stand up and be a man.
All right. So, when you went through your pregnancy, was he there?
All the time.
He was there the whole time?
And after, and now.
Did he sign the birth certificate?
Yeah, and he named her.
Well, wait a minute. He says he's not the father. Did he ever tell you he wasn't the father?
6 months later.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
He called our show.
Yeah.
You all didn't want to come to this show.
He think it's a game.
All 3 of you are still in your teens.
Right.
These pregnancies have basically ruined the life you had, right?
Yeah.
What's it like now?
Hard. I had to leave Klein Forest. Now I do homeschool.
How about you, Tay? How's your life changed?
It's hard financially, trying to raise a kid, trying to put yourself through school, have big dreams, and you let somebody like that run your life.
And we have one guy named Anthony, who, once more, I want to tell you, called the show. Before we meet Anthony, listen to what he had to say about the possibility of having these 3 kids.
My name is Anthony, and there are 3 hood rats, D'Angela, Sabrina, and Tay, all trying to pin their babies on me. Sabrina even told me herself she had sex with one of my best friends, so I just know I ain't the father. Sabrina's daughter Anaya don't even resemble me or my family, so I know that ain't my kid. I had sex with Tay the first night I met her, so I know I ain't the father of Hakeem. Tay's son Hakeem looks nothing like me. He don't have my eyes, ears, nose, nothing. And as far as D'Angela goes, I'm positive I'm not the father of Heaven. It could be 10 other guys. I will leave D'Angela's house after having sex with her, and 10 minutes later, another guy will show up and have sex with her. So I know I ain't the father. Everybody needs to understand, D'Angela is like a bus. Everybody can get a ride on her, so I know I ain't the father. I might have sex with all 3 of these girls, but I'm not their baby's father. All 3 of these girls are nothing but hoes. Sabrina, Tay, and D'Angela. I'm 1,000% sure that I'm not your baby's father. And when this test comes back to prove it, y'all just need to leave me alone.
What did he say that was so upsetting? What did he say?
He me the first night. You're lying. You're lying.
God know what I did. You know what I did, man. You a hoe, you know what it is, man.
You know what he told us? Why you 3 are claiming that he's the father of these kids?
Because he's a nothing? You have nothing? What do we want?
He says,
what do we want that you have?
He says you're after him because he's rich.
You never gave me $1 for my baby.
A bag of Pampers. A bag of
He's rich.
Why would I take care of some kids and not mine?
Didn't you tell producers that you think these women are after your family's money?
No, they looking for a come up. That's all. These ain't number hood rats. They just looking for a come up.
How many kids do you have?
5,
1,
7.
1.
And one, he got
How did you get these girls all at the same time? All at the same time?
Because he's a hoe.
I was single at the time.
Because he's a hoe. He
I was single
lying.
at the
He
time, and
was
I
with
feel
her.
as though I can do what I want to do. That's why.
But there are some consequences, and these women say these 3 kids are the consequence.
And you're going to take care
When
of
the
it.
results come back, we'll find out.
Yeah, we will.
You think any of these babies look like you?
None of them look like me. Now one of them.
Your son don't look like you either.
Now you.
Your son don't
Nothing.
look like you either.
Now one of them look like me.
Junior don't look like you either.
Anthony, if it's shown that you're the father of these 3 kids, what are you going to do?
Step
It
up
ain't
and
my,
be a
the
dog
kids is not
like
mine.
he is now.
I'm 1,000%
What do you
sure
mean?
these not coming back my
What
kids.
happens if I read your name?
It's not my kids, man.
Is Anthony the father of all 3? Jennifer struggles all alone to care for her sick child.
He's called my daughter monkey child.
Joey says he doesn't make sick babies.
That's not my baby.
She swears that today is the day she'll prove Joey is the father.
Joey? Anthony. Joey Lincoln? Everyone, this is Jennifer. Jennifer says she was deeply in love with a man named Joey until he cheated on her with her best friend. Now, by the way, all that happened when Jennifer was 7 months pregnant with her daughter, Caitlin. So now, to make matters worse, Jennifer's daughter, Caitlin, was born with a serious health condition called RSV. She needed to be hooked up to a breathing machine at birth. And Jennifer says when she told Joey that the baby was sick, he said there was no way he was the baby's father because he doesn't make sick babies.
He's sitting there laughing.
My name is Jennifer. I'm 23 years old. I'm a mother of a beautiful baby girl named Caitlin. I'm 100% positive that my ex-boyfriend Joey is the father of my baby. Joey was the love of my life till he cheated on me when I was 7 months pregnant with one of my best friends, and that's when the relationship ended. Since then, he's just refused to be Caitlin's father. He said he's not a father. My heart broke that day that she was hooked up to a breathing machine and having treatments and stuff, and Joey turned around and said that it ain't his daughter, that no one in his family's sick and he ain't sick. He's called my daughter terrible names like a monkey child, crooked head, big nose, and bug eyes. Joey has no idea what it's like to be in my shoes. He don't know how hard it is. If he did, I guess he'd grow up. I wish Joey had realized not every child is perfect, not born perfect, and that our daughter needs her father. He needs to be in her life to help her.
I don't make sick babies?
Yep. That she's a monkey child.
You know what also he said? He says he calls that baby carnival baby because he thinks that you had it with some guy in a carnival.
I don't know how I can wind up pregnant being in a carnival. When I'm at my job, I've been there for 2 years. He's the one that was joining the carnival, running around with girls at 27 years old.
She's hooked up to machines
Oh, yeah.
all the
She has to have a treatment every 4 hours. She has to. You have to set the alarm clock to get up with her.
What are some of the other reasons he says that he's not the father?
Because her neck, she has a problem with her neck because she has to have therapy because her neck stays to the left side, and no one in his family has problems, and she had RSV. And
how'd you find out he was doing something with one of your best friends?
my cousin told me.
Did you?
Because my cousin and him are best friends. He tells me everything that Joey tells him.
Did you confront him with that?
Oh, yeah. He'll lie about it. He's too busy hanging out in bar rooms, drinking, spending money, begging me for money to get him out. Oh, hell yeah, right. Bring yourself out here.
No, that's not my baby.
Bring it out here. Bring it on.
That's not my baby.
Sending me roses last night in a motor. Get out here.
That's not my baby. No, not mine.
Bring yourself out here, big boy.
This is what Joey had to say.
Come on.
Jennifer ain't nothing but a gold digger. There is no way in hell I'm the father of that baby, Caitlin. Jennifer just wants a babysitter to take care of that sick kid of hers. Jennifer was in the carnival. For all I know, this could be a carnival baby. Who knows
who the father could be. Jennifer is using that sick baby as a way to get to me. But I ain't gonna feel bad for a baby that's not mine. I can't wait for Maury to tell me, Joey, you are not the father. Jennifer needs to start looking for the real father for the baby in the circus.
So
Bring him out here. Bring him out here. Bring him out here.
he's a gold digger.
Bring him out here. He can go sit right over here somewhere.
He says you're a gold digger.
I ain't a gold digger, Maury. I give him every money. If that kid ain't worked, I was with him for 4 years. You know what kind of job he had?
What?
When I met him, he was eating dirt off the floor, living in a trashy old trailer that had no window.
Here he is. Come on out, Joey. You don't make sick baby?
No, she's crazy.
I'm crazy.
But look at the baby.
Crazy.
Look at this. No,
I
Maury,
got
look.
crazy for you.
Look at the nose. Is that my nose?
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes.
Oh,
Oh, look at the forehead. Come on, big head, right?
Look.
That's what you call her.
Look at the
Look at
lips.
your head. Look at the eyes. What's
You
wrong
don't know
with
what
the
you're
eyes?
talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, why is your son supposedly
Look.
yours then?
Look, because he's mine.
Oh, why is he yours though?
Because he's mine.
So wait a second. Wait a second. You were in love with this guy.
Oh yeah, at one time, Maury, yeah. But you know what? He'll still write me and beg me back, but he just don't want nothing to do with that child. Sending me roses.
No.
You say Jennifer was hanging around the carnival when she got...
I did?
Yeah, you was in the carnival.
Oh, listen, I started working. I started working at your boy. Your boy's my cousin that tells
So?
me everything you do.
He'll
So
tell
keep
you
that in
everything.
mind, bar drinker.
He was with you.
He was with me. I
In
think
the
you
carnival.
was with him. You slept
Let's-
with I was with him.
That's your child.
Oh, I will.
He ain't even got a job.
We'll find out right now. When it comes to 2-month-old Caitlin, Joey, is he the father?
Today, I'm going to prove to him and his mom that these kids are his. She keeps putting ideals in his head.
Those babies are white. One word comes to mind. Ho!
You know I'm not no whore.
Lincoln, Lincoln. Anthony, Joey, Lincoln. This is Jessica. Jessica is devastated. The man she loves and calls her soulmate, Lincoln, is denying that he's the father of not one, but 2 of her kids. 2-year-old Lily and 2-month-old Lincoln Jr. In fact, Lincoln claims the main reason he denies 2-month-old Lincoln Jr. is because the little baby's private parts are too white to be his. Now, what's worse is that Jessica says Lincoln's mother, Bertie, has joined in to encourage her son to deny these kids. Take a look at this.
That's right. That's right.
My name's Jessica, and I'm here today because the man I've been in love with for 7 years is denying 2 of my kids, Lily and Lincoln Jr. I feel like I have to prove to him that he is the father of these kids, or he's going to end up leaving me if I don't prove this to him. He hasn't been there for either birth of my kids, and he thinks I cheated on him and that my kids don't belong to him because they're light-skinned. The worst is his mom, Roberta. She's putting all these things in his head, lying to him, saying I'm cheating on him. Today, I'm going to prove to him and his mom that these kids are his. And hopefully, I can have the family that I want with the man I love.
Well, let's get something straight. Are you 2 together still?
We're on and off.
On and off.
On and off because she keeps putting ideals in his head that
His
these
mother.
babies are these are your grandbabies. Why do you want to say you
She's
know
telling
that
a
these
lie.
are
Don't
your
listen to her.
babies?
Don't
You know
believe her.
that, Lincoln. You
That ain't
know.
my grandchild.
He's got the
Mouth. You don't know. That ain't none of my grandchild.
You just don't want son because I'm white and
Oh, is that the reason? Okay.
look at them. Look. They got the same little look. Look at that. Look. How can he deny my baby? Look the eyes and everything. How can he deny that?
How many kids does Lincoln have?
He says he only has 10, but he has 12 because my baby's
What Lincoln had to say about this. Watch this.
I'm 100% sure that I'm not the father of Jessica's 2 children. I have 12 kids of my own, and I know what my kids look like. Look at Jessica's kids. They got red hair and white skin. How can they be mine? Those kids belong to a white man. There's no way they come from me. His private parts are way too pink. If that was my baby, his private parts would be olive color. What pisses me off the most, that she named the baby after me, and it's not even my kid. Jessica, my mom was right about you all along. You're a cheater and a liar, and them kids are not mine.
Here's Lincoln, everybody.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Saying you know I'm not no cheater. You know I'm not no whore.
Yeah.
After all I put up with.
Yeah, sit down.
Lincoln.
Look at you. Be a man. Be a man.
You don't think they look like you?
No.
You are so
Look
lying.
at him. Look at him.
Look at that chin. Look at that chin.
Look at him. He's a
No,
white boy.
you look at that chin.
No, hey,
right
look
here.
at it. When
Let's
Maury-
see it. Let's see it right
Maury-
here. Look.
When he was
Look.
born, he had red hair.
You
Had red
weren't
hair.
even there when he was born.
And she said it was because she dyed her hair red.
Okay, come here, come here.
They
Now
all
let me ask you this.
dark-skinned.
Let me ask you this. Lincoln.
Look at you. You ain't even completely black.
She says it's all about your mother. It's all because of your mother.
Oh, it's what she told my mom. She cheated on me or something.
Oh, is that right?
God.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
She is lying.
This is what she had to say.
I'm here today because I'm 100% sure that my son is not the father of Jessica's kids. When I think of Jessica, one word comes to mind. Ho! Jessica is a no-teeth vampire. Have you seen those babies? Those babies are white. Jessica, you're a gold digger, and I'm not gonna let you get your hands on my son.
Got nobody on my gold digger.
Here's Bertie. Bertie, come on out. Bertie, what is going on here?
She set up and told me herself that she had a guy who was going to take care of her and her 6 kids. Told me and my sister that, and I didn't tell her to come over there. Told me she had a man that was going to take care of her
Your
kids.
son has 12 and she's got 6.
He's got 6.
Look at your grandson.
And you know what's the shocker about this whole thing?
What?
She lived with my other son before she lived with him.
I want him to get involved.
Fine, let it be that. I don't care. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
They're his kids.
My name is not Tina Turner.
We're going to find out right now. When it comes to 2-year-old Lily, Lincoln,
2 babies. Is he the father?
Pam is a loose girl, trying to blame it on my son.
Be a man. Stop being a mama's boy.
Robert, Anthony, Joey, Lincoln. Okay, this is Pam. Pam says when she found out she was pregnant with her son Robert Jr., her boyfriend Robert was thrilled. They planned to live as one big happy family. Not so fast. 5 months into the pregnancy, Pam says Robert kicked her out of his house, began to deny her son. First, not only is Robert denying the baby, but his mother, Andrea, is also denying this child. So today, Pam plans to prove to what she calls this mama's boy and his mother that Robert is the father 100%. He's the father. We're going to talk to Pam in a minute, but first, listen, Pam, to why Robert and his mother say that's not his child.
Pam is a lying, cheating slut, and I'm 100% positive that I ain't the father of her child.
Pam is a loose girl, and she went out and got herself knocked up and is trying to blame it on my son, and the only reason is because he's the best thing she's ever had.
Pam's baby looks Mexican. His eyes, his hair, everything. His name should be Jose, not Robert Jr.
This baby looks nothing like Robert or anybody in my family. For all I know, the aliens could have impregnated her. I know damn well it wasn't Robert that did it.
Pam's trying to pin this baby on me because I'm the best looking man she's ever been with. She told me herself I wasn't the father.
Pam is a sneaky that plays head games. She can.
Alien. You hear that? Aliens. How sure are you?
I'm 100% positive.
You're sure?
100%.
Okay, now-
Because that baby didn't come out with blonde
Now-
hair, blue eyes, doesn't mean that. Sorry. That baby looks like me. Look like his
You
father.
have Mexican heritage.
Yes, I do.
So that's why the baby
Yes, he
looks
does.
like that.
Yes, he
okay?
does.
You went to the hospital 6 weeks early. Was he there?
He was there for the baby when the baby was born, but when after the baby was in the hospital, he never came to see the.
We might as well find out what they have to say. All right, here they are, Robert and his mother, Andrea.
Scandalous whore.
Think that's your grand?
I don't think so.
You haven't bonded with that child, right? Have you?
Yeah.
No, they haven't. They see the baby every other weekend, if that.
When you want to go Marines.
So I'm young.
Okay. When you want to go Marines, you call. Can you break it? Can you take the kid?
Why is she trying this baby?
The best looking dude she's ever been with.
Well, we're gonna find out. Doubts and everything else.
The truth shall set you free.
Right here. When it comes to a 1.5-year-old Robert Jr., Robert, you are the father. Everybody be quiet. Look, Andrea, you got to be the peacemaker here.
At least the truth is out. And that is the most important thing.
And you want to love that child.
There cannot be no more denying of anything.
Right.
Terrell is denying our baby because of a stupid lie his sister told him.
You need to start telling the truth. You know you cheated on me.
Terrell? Anthony, Joey, Lincoln. Everyone, this is Shawnteeonah. Now, when Shawnteeonah was pregnant with her son Malachi, she says she and her boyfriend Terrell could not have been happier. But when Shawnteeonah was 4 months pregnant, all of a sudden Terrell's sister Christina, who by the way was also Shawnteeonah's best told her brother that Shawnteeonah had cheated on him and that the baby she was expecting wasn't his. How about that? So with their relationship destroyed, Shawnteeonah was forced to go through the rest of her pregnancy alone and has since had to drop out of college to raise her now 8-month-old son, Malachi. You positive he's the father of this baby?
I'm 1,000,000% positive.
All of a sudden, why would your best friend, his sister, tell him that?
Because she was mad over a he say, she say thing that happened with a guy.
Oh, a different thing.
A whole different thing.
Argument.
She was mad because...
You had an argument with her.
Exactly.
And then what happened?
She went to him and called him on the phone and told him that I was cheating on him and I slept with somebody else and the baby wasn't his.
Did you ever cheat on him?
Hell no.
No?
I love Terrell. I would never cheat on Terrell.
So now, you're 4 months pregnant, you break up?
Yeah. He broke up with me and told me that he didn't want to have nothing to do with me until he found out if the baby was his.
You had to go through the pregnancy yourself?
Exactly. I had to walk to and from, catch the bus to my doctor's appointment. It was the summertime, and my feet were swollen, and he was a big baby. I gained 210 pounds with that baby. And believe it or not.
You think they look alike?
Do they look alike? Look at his eyes. Look at his mouth. Their mouths are the same. They look just alike. The hair and everything. He has my round face, though. He has my round face, but that baby is exactly alike.
So you think
just
so?
like
You
him.
think they look alike?
Exactly alike him. Exactly.
Now, has he seen the baby? Was he there for the birth?
He was in the lobby the whole time. I was in labor for 30 hours. 36. He didn't come check on me at all, and then I ended up having to have a cesarean because he wouldn't come out. He was too big. I was in recovery. He went and looked at the baby.
Behind
and,
the glass,
yes,
right?
And he left. My mom said he left. He didn't even stay.
He just left.
He just left. He
So
looked
he's
and
had
left.
no contact with you?
No contact.
He hadn't given you anything?
No, nothing. He hasn't given me nothing. I've been raising him by myself.
Okay, we spoke to Terrell before the show. He had a little different story. Watch this.
Shawnteona cheated on me, and that's why I know this baby is not mine. I was excited to have a baby, but as soon as I knew what Shawnteona was doing, my dreams were crushed. I wanted a son more than anything because I wanted my family name to be carried on. Then, my sister told me that Shawnteona slept with somebody while we were together. Shawnteona denies cheating on me, but my sister would never lie to me. I broke things off with Shawnteona and didn't see her again until she gave birth. I left the hospital as soon as the baby was born because I knew he wasn't mine. I wasn't gonna stay and act like daddy to another man's baby. I've been hurt enough by Shawnteona, and I will not let her hurt me anymore. I admit I haven't done anything for this baby, but I refuse to take care of someone else's son. Shawnteona, you need to start telling the truth. You know you cheated on me. When we find out this baby isn't mine, you need to stay out of my life forever.
Here he is, Terrell. Terrell, come on.
Damn well that's your son.
Terrell, nice to see you. This whole story rests on what your sister told you, right?
Yes.
Do you have any other evidence other than what your sister told you?
I mean, it was in the phone call.
And what happened on the three-way?
Well, on the three-way, they were in an argument, in a little heated argument.
Yeah.
And she was telling stuff about my sister, and my sister asked her, well, did you tell Terrell that you slept with somebody else?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I didn't. And after that, I hung up.
Do you want to be the father of this child or not?
I would like to be.
You would?
Yeah.
If you were the father of this child, would you get in this child's life?
Of course.
You would?
Immediately.
Now, so let's find out the answer, okay? When 8-month-old Malachi, Terrell, you are the father. There you go. That's what you wanted, isn't it? Huh? Shawnteona, that's what? That's the picture you wanted. It's over, okay? All right? And now, if you all really have feelings for each other, you can work on those. The results are in. Who will hear? You are the father. Anthony, Joey, Lincoln. Is Anthony the father of these 3 babies by these 3 teen girls? Anthony, Anthony, Anthony. Joey says he doesn't make sick babies. Will Joey prove he can't be the father of Jennifer's sick child? Joey?
Today, I'm going to prove to him and his mom that these kids are his.
Those babies are white. How?
Is he the father? Lincoln? Lincoln. We're going to have those shocking results and even more angry mothers tomorrow. You are not the father.